You've only got the one party here, though. It's like, seriously, we're on the wrong end route, for crying out loud. I mean, what am I supposed to do now? Let's just play through the chapter as normal? Oh wait, it's playing out as normal. Well, not really. I guess it's probably gonna skip over some key events in the plot to get to the bad end, I imagine.
俺たちは別館への通路が開いているのを発見した。
本当だ。あっちにも校舎。怖い。
ナオミ、大丈夫か？俺も怖いけど。
うん。
大丈夫だ。二人でいればなんとかなる。
だね。
You know, she's not even saying anything. She's like, just kind of a light giggle. But I just realized this wrong end's going to like skip over some key points and throw in scenes that would be made. It's like chapter 1 all over again, if you ask me. This is gonna, if I recall, this is gonna play out where there's like scenes that are more impactful. You know, when you're not going on the wrong end the first time around. It's kind of a dick move gameplay wise to put the freaking one of the wrong endings that you can get pretty easily in that kind of spot, if you ask me.
二人でいればまた後悔が襲ってきて私の心をねじれ上げる。人の気持ちも知らないで。セイコの最後の言葉が耳から離れない。
It's like, you know, this is really all good stuff and all that, but forget everything about it when we go through this chapter again, pretty much from the start, because because it got caught by Kizami. We've got to avoid him the next time around. So forget all about that, essentially. It's just this wrong end drags out. It goes over a lot of key events, but doesn't go into detail in all of it. It's really confusing, but just like completely, just like forget all those key points when we get to the end of it, so that when we see them again, you know, properly, where we're going for a different ending, you know, where the bad endings would be a bit further in the plot, so we don't have to worry about having to redo the whole thing again, it would seem a bit more impactful. Yes.
Naomi, 大丈夫だ。お前のせいじゃない。
元気づけてくれたサトシにはああ言ったけど、靴も揃えて置いてあったし、あれは自殺で。
I don't think you read all that, or maybe you did.
きっかけはきっと私の八つ当たりに違いない。絶対そうだ。きっとそうだ。セイコ、絶対私に怒ってる。赤ちゃん、きっと見つけてあげるからね。
Are you serious? It's like there's literally nothing we can do right now. Nothing. There's just a long path to a wrong ending. That's all we got. All the other endings are unobtainable because we got caught by Kizami. That one thing has led us on this long path to a wrong ending. How bullshit is that? And it's like, oh, do you want to save? No, it'd be pointless. The darkening has already begun. Well, you're not as badass as Kizami at lifting shit. Gotta think about what Yoshiki be able to do. I forget. Man, now that's a freak out reaction there. What do you mean, what is it? Do you not see the dead body?
ひどい。これは刺し傷だ。何度も何度も刺し刻まれている。
の人殺されて間もないよね。
Yeah, because he kind of was in all this timey-wimey stuff.
ああ、そう見えるな。
サトシ。
Ah, yeah, she dropped a shoe.
あれは
Quiet Yuka's shoe.
嘘だろ。
サトシ。
間違いない。毎朝俺も見てる。これはユカの靴だ。
そんな。
なんだよ、ここで何があったんだよ。
Well, that was abrupt, wasn't it? Can we not examine you? I guess we can only obtain his name tag in a different kind of way. Wait, did I say anything different? Responsible damage in these facilities will be severely reprimanded. Really? You didn't actually say all of your line there.
なんなのこの校舎。血の跡ばっかり。
Oh shit.
これは森重の携帯だ。
録画完了。森重、何か撮ったのかな。
なお。
Here we go again. This is much more impactful than the PSP version because the voice acting is better. I mean, nothing against the voice actor here, but it just doesn't really fit as well. It's like, it's just kind of, yeah. Yeah, he jumped out a window. It's Morishige's blood splattered cell phone. Well, we might as well take it with us, even though we're going for a bad ending. The shoe is splattered with blood all along its edge. Morishige's bloodied cell phone. How is it that his final moments were recorded in video? That's a good point, actually. He threw his phone here. Because he was down here, and he seemed to have ran off without his phone. So this place is really confusing with shit like that. Discuss remains right across the floor. How could you even see it from there? It's around the corner. I mean, I guess the perspective is a bit off because of the style of the game, but whatever. How much of this chapter do you have to go through? Believe the girl. What girl? There's not a skill closure. I guess that one never changes. What the fuck happened here? My friend was killed in this hallway. These green skulls are lethal. I've sealed them up to ensure no one else dies at point of step here. Fair enough. This door's still locked. Yep. Darkness says it is forgiveness from God. If you're just going to die, pray to live anyway. You might as well give in to the darkness and become one with the school. Step he'll betray, demolish, scourge, and violate the hell their husks. That's fucked up. Play me some wonderful piano. This chapter goes on forever, it really does. Oh, you stopped. Nobody need a piano, what's that? Can't examine it. A skeletal remains, something to share. Doors that are locked everywhere we go. Doors are locked, corpses on the floor. Nothing we can see other than there. Fuck. Don't know what the fuck where I was going with that. We have gone the wrong way, we gotta go up to the top floor. Probably, presumably, that's where we got to go. That's where our destiny will take us to. Got to advance this chapter, get the wrong end and start over and over again. This is kind of ridiculous how we have to go through the chapter for so long just to get one freaking wrong ending. It's ridiculous. Whose idea was it to make it so that the first wrong ending you'll probably obtain takes forever to get, and it's like once you're on the path towards it, it's the only ending you can get in the playthrough? It's bullshit. And it's locked. Are you kidding me? Do we just leave now? I mean, technically we know where Yuka went, sort of. But is there time? Because she's not even in this building anymore, presumably. Oh wait, there's something over here now. Acquired mini DV take 2. Oh, that's why we had to go here. That wasn't even there last time. Shit just appears when it wants to. Summon. Is there anything I'm overlooking? I don't really. Holy shit, you are dead. The remains of Felix Stevens. You look like you're from not Kizaragi, wherever, Byakuden, same place. Wait a second. Is that Mitsuki? Could it be? Also, what the fuck happened to the layout of this place? That's Mayu's remains. This place has gone all weird, man. But what's your buddy doing out here? This place is getting weird, yo. They make us have to go through the bloody whole chapter for the most part here. Except not really, but sort of at the same time. This is a puzzle area that we can't do anything with. I hope I don't have to go through the puzzles as well, because that'd be bullshit. I mean, all this for a bad ending. It's BS. Even if you're feeling trapped, remember tomorrow is forced by yesterday, and today and all you do in perfect harmony. Smell on closet trespasses. Sing to this tune that goes on like a rave in the night. It goes on forever. This chapter never ends. I press the wrong buttons on my keyboard. Let's get this over with. It'll take some time, but we will succeed in the end. That's blocking something, but we can't examine it. We must go forward on towards the disc. Not a disc, it's we're talking VHS here. Tapes. But it doesn't. It's probably not VHS. Maybe it is. I don't know. We get this chapter over with, and by that I mean the wrong end perfect. Wait. Look, you can see it. Look. That's what I meant. It's like, look at him go. Just saw that in the background. I had to show that. Anyways, back to the plot.
一人になってはいけない。一人になってはいけない。死んではいけない。絶望してはいけない。これを見ているあなたに、ここから脱出する逆打ちの方法を残しておく。
Yeah, Kibiki, just get on with it.
幸子のまじないは清純法同様に人数に幸子を加えた回数を唱え、ちぎった片白の切れ端同士をくっつけるのだ。しなければよかった。来なければよかった。君があんなことに。
That was a nice shot of Kibiki at the end.
今の映像。
ああ、この部屋で撮られたものだな。
Then how the hell did it get so far away? It's all down to the timey-wimey stuff. And, well, it's not even timey-wimey. It's just weird.
この匂いが最初に感じた石は白骨死体だ。服装からさっきの映像のキビキって人と。
女の子の制服は私がさっき会った幽霊の女の子のだよ。
俺も職員室で話した女子だ。篠崎が言ってたナフって子かもしれないな。
You know, I wonder, was she must have succumbed to the darkening while still alive. Because how would her body have ended up in the same place?
どうした？
サトシ、奥に、押し入れの奥に何かない？
You're ruining this chapter for me, goddammit! All these plot points, and it's just gonna lead to a wrong end, and we have to go through it all again. It's like, why they make the wrong end so drawn out?
何もないぞ。
もっと奥の方、よく見て。壁に隙間がない。
あるぞ。奥にもう一個部屋がある。
You know, I'm tempted to just start over. Just like, forget this whole thing. But then I'd be like, then I'd have to just delete the previous recordings. And I don't really want to do that. Because that would take... Well, it wouldn't take long to do that, obviously. But, you know, there's a lot of progress made there. You know. How long is this second recording gone on for? Jesus Christ, that's nearly 2 hours recording combined. Don't want to just freaking just like start over after that. It's like bullshit, man.
お前、なんで知ってるんだ?
Well, one thing this confirms is this part, whatever part this will be, will definitely some of this recording will be for the new year, essentially, because, yeah, I know there's like 3 parts needed for like December and all that, like that I calculated for the upload schedule. Anything further than that would be into January, so we've already gone to that point here, I imagine, with that.
私もわかんない。ただそんな気がしたの。
二人の白骨死体があるから踏まないように気をつけろよ。
Come on. Just get to the ending already.
なんだここは。すんごい匂いだぞ。
This editing for this is gonna suck.
これって
I was expecting it to be shorter.
はしご。
どこに出るんだろうな。
It leads
Naomi!
to long, drawn-out wrong ends.
Naomi, どこだ？
Oh, it leads back out here.
サトシ。
これは女子トイレか。なんでこんなところと繋がってるんだ？
よりにもよって
Oh.
どうしてここなの？
ここは篠原が死んだ場所だ。
やだ。もうやだ。聖子が怒ってるんだ。やっぱり私のせいで聖子は死んだんだよ。
ナオミ、違うよ。お前のせいでも自殺でもない。
どうして違うって言い切れるの？あの時の私の言葉聞いてないからサトシは。それ聖子の携帯。
死んでしまう直前まであいつはお前のこと心配してたんだよ。
You know, I know I keep complaining and all, but seriously, we're going to be seeing a lot of these scenes again with the intention of, you know, progressing through the plot and not having to go right back to the start. So if you feel like I'm kind of like taking the piss a bit of you by just like not taking the scenes as seriously, that would be why, because I'm just so annoyed that I'll have to go all the way back to the start of the chapter just to freaking, you know, get it on track to any of the other ones. Because all the other wrong endings don't take up as nearly as much time and as much of the plot just to get to it, you know? And that's what's annoying me here.
送信されていないけどお前宛てにメールを書いてたんだ、あいつ。読んでみな。
Recipient Ayumi, subject, no hard feelings. So how the hell are you, babe? Smiley face. Sorry about earlier. Sad face. Except it didn't turn into an emotion. I apologize though, so you'll have to forgive me now. If you don't, I'll, without putting the, fuck, I'm brain fart moment, fuck, what are they called? You know what I mean. That's not between the I and L. Email you a beautiful crotch shot, so watch out, smiley face. Well, winking face, actually. Let's get the hell out of this dump together, hand in hand. Cat face. Until we meet again, you'd better get it on with your darling Muchie, or else. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you in by the entranceway. Big a kiss and big up, XXX, ooh la la. Sorry, Naomi, I know this is heartbreaking and all, but really, I'm still annoyed. You know what I'm gonna do? Depending on how this plays out, I'm gonna find a save point, and we're gonna, like, leave that save point there until after we've advanced through some of the other logins. Then we'll come back and clear up this one. That one sounds a bit like something I should have done in the first place, if you ask me. Because this feels like a wrong end that should be saved till we've at least gone through more of the plot, so it doesn't feel so out of place.
Seiko!
気持ちが落ち着くまではと思ってナオミには見せずにいたんだ。 すまない。
Sorry, Naomi, but we're on the wrong end path, so all of this is irrelevant. I mean, we're always on the wrong end path, but you get the idea, because we have to get the wrong endings. Well, we don't have to, but you know, to have for completion's sake, I go through all the wrong endings before we get the actual ending, you know? But this one in particular is annoying because how long it takes.
篠原の気持ちに応えるためにも絶対に出るぞ、こんな学校。とにかく幸子のおまじないの逆打ちの方法は分かったぞ。篠崎たちと合流しよ
う。You didn't say all of that.
そうだね。サトシ、おまじないの切れ端はちゃんと持ってる？
God's sake, it goes on.
ああ、持ってるよ。ほら。
うん、私も。あれ？嘘、あれ？やだ、学生証がない。挟んでおいたのに。
ナオミ、落ち着け。よく探してみろ。
うん、だけどさっき確かに幸子さんの切れ端を挟んだ学生証、スカートのポケットに入れたんだよ。聖子に見せた時にないよ。やだ。
Calm the fuck down.
このままじゃ私帰れない。
そう心配するなよ。さっきまで持ってたんだろ。
No need to worry, Naomi. We're going for a bad end, but we're gonna, like, once we get control of the bloody game, I'm gonna find a save point, call it a day there, and when I next record, we'll start over, we'll go through the plot again as normal, avoiding, you know, getting caught by Kizami, avoid, like, you know, Yoshiki not going with Ayumi, so we can get on the route to the other wrong endings with the plot playing out more naturally. And once we've gone to like this point in the main plot or wherever, or somewhere along the lines, we'll come back to this one and fuck it up there, just so we can get this wrong end out of the way as well. But later on, because it's taking for fucking ever, and it's ruining the plot because there's so many plot points, and it just doesn't feel natural because we it just feels out of place.
この校舎の中で落としたのならきっと見つかるさ。
All because you can't switch. You can't do anything once you're on this wrong end route. It goes on forever, for just too damn long. My rambling doesn't help at all. It's just so ridiculous compared to all the other wrong endings, which I am sure will be much easier to obtain than freaking 2 hours worth of freaking recording here.
だけどこのままもし出てこなかったら私だけ
ナオミ、大丈夫だ。お前一人置いていったりしない。逆打ちはナオミの分の切れ端を見つけてからだ。
Just concentrate on finding the save point.
中島さ
Oh
ん、
no. Fuck you,
何
Ayumi.
遍言ったらわかるのかしら。いいじゃん、この泥棒猫が。
Jesus Christ, Ayumi.
篠崎、無事でよかった。ゆい先生はいたか？
And this whole recording's pissing me off at this point.
いなかった。
そっか。こっちは森重がダメだった。そうだ、一つ分かったことがあるんだ。
Never ends.
聞こえてたよ。逆打ちの方法、そっちでも見つけたみたいね。
You didn't even do well. It's like we can control both. Like, but like Yoshiki is supposed to be with her, but he isn't because he stayed behind. So this doesn't play out quite as naturally. but it's still playing out and making plot points that should really be saved for, you know, when we're actually going for the plot and have more better pacing. It just freaking irritates me. Just get me to a save point.
中島さん。何よさっきから。探し物はこれかしら。それあなたの学生証。中に幸子さんの切れ端もほら入ってる。
おお、篠崎ナイスだ。どこで見つけたんだ。
園長、それありがとう。私それなくして私だけ帰れないって。それで
Are we really doing this?
わかるわよ高島さん。
Are we really doing this?
これってこの状況では命、あなたの命そのものだもんね。おっと落としちゃった。返してほしい？どう？お願い、冗談やめて返して。冗談じゃないわよ。そんなにこれが大事なら土下座してでも頼みなさいよ。何ぼーっと突っ立ってんの？
You know what? Now I think about it, this all makes a lot of sense. She had her freak out moments, but it was because Yoshiki was there to calm her down that she was able to regain her sanity. So without him by her side, she just goes full on insane in this place.
おい篠崎、どうしたんだお前。
あれいらないんだ。
You know, with how long this recording's going on for, this is gonna go out of sync. I just know it.
お前
I'm gonna be irritated.
お願い返して私の。お願いします。お願いします。返してください。でしょ。いらないんだ。じゃあ燃やしちゃおう。
What? She had a lighter? Oh yeah, she did, didn't she? She has the candles. I forgot about that.
篠崎。
ほらほら燃やしちゃおうかな。どうしようかな。やめて。私のダメ。ほらほら。
Oh. That escalated quickly.
火ついちゃった。燃える燃える。高島さんの命。
Does this mean I don't get a save point at this point? Ayumi! You ruined it! You ruined my plans to find a save point, you bitch! Oh, and you also completely ruined Naomi's hopes in getting out of here.
ちゃんと火は踏んで消しとかないとね。
篠崎、なんてことをするんだ。
持田くんは私と逆打ちをちぎって帰るんだから。中島さんはどこにでも消えてください。じゃあ後でね、持田くん。
Completely insane. Now, if this goes into the scene, I think it is the finale of this, what this is all culminating to, where it kind of like completely skips over some important plot things just to get to the bad ending, then I'm going to edit that bit out if that's going to happen, even if it is pretty much the ending, simply because I don't want to advance that far into the plot in this way. So, like, I don't know.
Naomi, 心配するな。俺が一緒にいてやるから。
Is it? Nope, not yet.
やってやったやってやった
You're
中
insane.
島さんにひどいことしちゃった気持ちいいあい
You're
つに
out of your mind,
は一度
Ayumi.
ガツンとやってやらなきゃいけなかったのよあの情けない悲鳴思い出したら笑っちゃうわ中島なんてどうでもいいけどゆい先生は探さなきゃもう少し回ってみよう
Oh, please do. Find me a save point while you're at it. Save points. Hey, there's something on the floor. Oh, there's a save point over there. Soon ID name tag went around. Whose name tag was it? Don't care. I mean, I know I just said 2 hours. This is ridiculous. And that one on the top is at 2 hours 40 odd minutes. That was the one where I got the true ending. That goes to show how ridiculously long this whole thing was. So the next part, you can actually switch back teams? That's ridiculous. Next time, I'm going to start the chapter over again, and we're going to go through this normally, get the other wrong ends along the way, and then eventually come back to this one. Probably before we get the true ending, obviously. But not till later on, because Jesus Christ, it just spoils too much of the plot, if you ask me. It's like, things like what happened with Naomi and all that. I mean, spoiler, but that doesn't actually happen in the true kind of thing. You know, with Ayumi freaking out, it kind of makes sense because Yoshiki is supposed to be there as well. And because he's not there, Ayumi went full Seiko. So, yeah. We'll see it play out differently the next part, whenever I get into that, where we'll actually avoid Kizami, and whatever, and, you know, Yoshiki will go with her as well. Hopefully that's how it'll play out. Well, it has to, because that's the only other way to get any of the other endings. It's ridiculous. Who thought this was a good idea? It's like, oh, you make one mistake right at the start of the chapter, you go through almost the entire chapter, just to get a wrong ending that you can't really, you know, avoid at that point. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'll see you next time, bear. See you next time.